Prompt number 1. I see so much of you in me when I think about a habit, a quirky phrase, or a personality trait you've inherited from her. Write about how it felt to realize you were becoming her in that specific way and why it makes you smile or laugh. Prompt number 2. I'm so curious about the time you ask her about a specific moment from her life before she was a mother. What is one story from her youth, her first job, or her own childhood that you want to hear more about? Prompt number 3. I'll never forget how you stood by me when reflect on a challenging time in your life when she was your biggest advocate or silent pillar of strength. How did her support change the way you viewed that obstacle? Prompt number 4. Whenever I'm stuck, I hear your voice saying, what is her signature piece of advice or the mantra she always repeats? Describe a recent situation where those words of wisdom played over in your head and helped you make a decision. Prompt number 5. Nobody makes a dish quite like you. Write about a specific meal, a holiday recipe, or a small household tradition she has mastered. Describe the smells, the tastes, and why that specific thing feels like home to you. Prompt number 6. If I could go back and help you with one thing, reflecting on your childhood, is there a moment you now realize was actually very hard for her? Write about how your perspective has changed now that you see her as a person with her own struggles, not just as mom. Prompt number 7. Write a poem as if you are following a recipe to create the world's best mother. Use cooking measurements for her personality traits. For example, mix 2 cups of patience with a gallon of kindness. Stir in a sprinkle of laughter and a big pinch of I told you so. Prompt number 8. Describe your mom using all 5 senses. This helps create a really vivid picture of what it's like to be around her. For example, my mom smells like fresh laundry. My mom sounds like a soft song, and so on. Prompt number 9. Assign different colors to your mom's moods, actions, or the way she makes you feel. For example, you are bright yellow when you wake me up with a smile. You are calm blue when you hug me after a long day. You are bold red when you're cheering the loudest at my games. Prompt number 10. Think about your mom in terms of the natural world. If she wasn't a human, what would she be? For example, if you were a season, you'd be spring because you help things grow. If you were a landscape, you'd be a sturdy mountain. Prompt number 11. Challenge yourself to find a word that describes your mom for every letter of the alphabet, or just the letters in her name. For example, A is for always there, B is for best listener, and C is for courageous. Prompt number 12. Focus specifically on everything your mom's hands do for you. This is a very sentimental style that parents usually cherish. Think about her hands braiding hair, driving the car, typing at work, cooking dinner, or holding yours when you're scared. Every stanza can start with your hands. For more Mother's Day writing prompts, check out the link in the video description below. That's all from us today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more lessons and ideas. See you next time.